Good morning, we are live. Today is another day. Today is Thursday. We had a green day yesterday and on stream, and I took one more trade after stream. That was also a green trade. So we are back at $51,845 here on this Take Profit Trader account. That and this is an evil account that we are working our way towards funded. Had a setback. 2 days ago we had a green. We had a pretty much messed up traded after stream. Like we had a minus 30 day on. I believe it was minus 30 or minus $10, something like that, on stream. And then I took off stream trade that ended us bigger red. That put us back a little bit, but we are slowly getting back there. So today, I mean, the market dropped pretty big yesterday, as we can see up here on the 60-minute shots on the NQ. Sorry, I know it looks like I'm looking up. I have, I'm actually gonna show, just so you can see my screen setup, and then I'll go into the, how I analyze it. This will explain why I sometimes look, like, why I look way up to the side here. But yeah, this is my screen layout, right? So the shots that I'm presenting on, they're setting up it as monitor 6. Those are the shots that I'm presenting on, that you see on the stream. Maybe I should change that a little bit, but that's just how it is. But yeah, looking here, we yesterday pre-market we were up here in this area. I was anticipating consolidation day, like sideways range day, and instead we had a massive trend day to the downside. We dropped, but was it like almost 500 handles that we dropped? And since then we have pretty much just moved sideways. Continuation to the downside, maybe. I don't know. I will never be right every time on bigger picture analysis. Sometimes I will be right, sometimes I'm wrong. Perfectly okay with this. Can we get a pattern like this? Like, you know, one of my favorite patterns to trade. Can we get something like this? Well, let's measure this W and see. Is it a good one? It is not a good one. How do I know this is not a good one? Well, it can still work. We are hitting the 23%, but really you wanted to go up and touch the 38. It's really what you want. So this tells me that this bounce that we had here overnight is a very shallow bounce. So at least overnight we did not have any buyers really come in. We'll see the market open. We'll see what happens at market open. In the end, this is not about being right or nailing your analysis. It's about, did you make money? Yes or no? Did you come out green for the day? That is the only thing that matters. Like, you can be right in your analysis every time, but if you cannot execute on it, if you cannot profit on it, then that will do you no good. Like, it will, yeah, no good will come out of that, right? Like, you'll still end up losing money. You have to refund your account, you have to reset your evil account or buy new evils. Like, it will cost you money if you can't execute. So news today, what do we have news? I'm using Forex Factory. This already released, so 9 AM, that's like 10 AM Eastern, but 9 AM Central, you're pending home sales. I will be done before this releases. I'm gonna be done right before, I'm gonna leave right before 9 AM this morning. So I'm not gonna care so much, but yeah, just be aware of that. 9 AM Central, there is news, the pending home sales, and that usually causes fluctuation in price, like it will spike up or down or give a little bit of movement. You can see it on Bookmap that the algos will pull away. You can see like the order book starts pinning out as you get really close, like a minute or so before the news is released. And that's the reason why we get these huge fluctuations, because then when some algo kicks in on the news, like the order book is so thin and NQ is already thin enough, and then we get these huge spikes like boom, 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 boom. And they happen really quick. Okay. So today I'm just looking for some good high quality setups. It's all I want. It's all I am looking for. Can we get a high quality setup today that gives us a nice scalp? As I said, like, I don't have a favorable direction for the day. I don't see that. I don't see any like super nice pattern. I mean, we do have this, and technically this is working. So yeah, more downside. Maybe more downside. There's been lots of news with tariffs from Trump. And market haven't reacted that much overnight to it, really. We just, yeah, we closed up here a little bit down from it, like 50 handles down, but that's nothing on the NQ. That's like within, yeah, that means nothing. I mean, we can mark this as a, you know, gap fill. I don't trade gap fills that often. I don't really go for it, but yeah, it's something to. What level is this? 20,110. Let's just mark it on a shot. I'm gonna mark it over on a off-screen shot as well. I just want to see, like, if we get a bounce at the open for potential more downside. It could be a good target. Another thing I've done on my shots is I actually removed the Fibonacci pivot points. They work, but they were just heavily overlapping this. It was just becoming noise. So I gotta look at that indicator, see like, is it actually accurate or not? Is there something wrong with my calculation? Back when I used TradingView, they were very different. So yeah, I'm gonna look at them and see something wrong with the code. Do I have to? It's the built-in indicator from NinjaTrader that I am using. I'm not inclined to. I'll be fine to coding my own if I have to, but try to avoid that unless I absolutely have to. So it's about 9 minutes until market opens. Gonna make some money today. That is the plan. That is the goal. For now, nothing to do but to wait until market opens. The one thing I do every morning, and I usually do this off screen, I'll do it on screen now. I'm gonna change the sim really quick here. And I like to test that my hotkeys are working. So pressing the hotkey, show up there's a simulated trade, I don't really care. Close. And my hotkeys are working. So then I go back to the account that I'm actually trading, knowing very well that my hotkeys are working. And I'm ready. I'm good to go. Now I'm gotta be careful, right? You don't want to press those buttons on accident and now you're into trades. You don't even know it. That have happened. So it's a lesson it's an expensive lesson to learn. It's a mistake you don't want to repeat. Okay, let's remove this line. Let's remove the noise. About 7 minutes until market opens, and yeah, I'm inclined for more downside. Just waiting right now. I am excited for the market to open, so just adjusting the microphone there. Yeah, I am quite happy that we are like almost 2 weeks in and we are almost at 52,000. 2 trading days left. We should get this at 52,000 or above 52,000. Assuming we have green day today and green day tomorrow, which the plan is to be green every day. Dollar amount isn't that important. The important is that you're green, consistently green, and that you're winning more trades than you lose. And then the other thing is you want your winning day to be bigger than your losing trade or losing days. The fact that my win rate is higher than my win rate is significantly higher than my lose rate. Like I win much more trades than I lose, means that if I have a red trade, as long as I can emotionally brush it off and I feel like that red trade don't impact me in the decision making process and I can still make sound decisions and wait for a proper setup, then I'm good to continue to take another trade. But if I feel like I cannot do that, then I have to just shut it down and be done for the day. And then there are some rules, right? You know, I don't want two red trades in a row. I just call it max dollar loss, which is $400. Then I'm also done.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side.
Market is dropping. We had here as the stream. This was beautiful. Of course, everything's hindsight. Everything works in hindsight. That's the thing. That's why you can't dwell over it. You can observe it. Not dwell over missed trades. New opportunities everywhere. There will be new opportunities. Turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Well, 20 seconds left to market open here. Gotta stay focused now. Price did stop here. A little bounce, but markets open can change that quickly. See, does that turn into a bear flag? Sure looks like it. Sure looks like it. Oh, you need to do that so you can see price move. Well, market open candle. I usually stay away from that candle. And that's the reason why. Sure, if I scalped that, I would have made money. But yeah, with all those market orders hitting market open, I just can't trade that candle. But whatever setup forms after this, what am I looking for here? Looking for a bounce that we are getting a bounce. But yeah, I'm looking for a bounce that will create some sort of setup on a higher time frame. Let's just go to 5 minutes here and see what happens. Right, you can see like we're way below the EMA on 5 minutes. Okay, we have the gap fill on NQ. Let's just see how that thing there plays out. So let's just explore this theory. Is the NQ trying to gap fill in the morning? I mean, if it's doing that, it's 100 handles. Right? So we're hitting the EMA, we're hitting the VWAP. In between those two, I don't like to trade. No, you can get good trades in there. They are, according to my statistics, they're not as high probability. Okay, the market open candle is done on a 2 minute. Pretty big candle. Yeah, a candle like that kind of wrecks any pattern I have. Right? I can't trade that. Just is what it is. But there is significantly momentum to the downside. Wow, we are going down. To the point where the FOMO is real, and I'm almost like, don't want to chase it. I'm not gonna chase it, even though I probably would make money on it today. Targets are way down. I just cannot trade this. Even though so here's what I like. I like to be pushed up into the EMA and the VWAP and reject that and then started pushing back down and engulfed it. Right, that right there could have been a trade. But if I'm going to stick to my price action rules that have served me so well, I mean, I can't I can't show up on the low of day next to 20,000. I just can't do that. Even though we broke it, right? Like even though like the power and force and orders coming in on this candle looked like, yeah, it's powerful, probably gonna work. I just gotta stick to my rules and let that one slide. Because a red trade hurts. So there's still time. But ES coming down to the area where I thought it would come down to, is pretty much bouncing there. You have it to like 57.30 on ES. Excuse me. There we go. This is actually a nice bounce setup, is what it is. Wonder if ES had the same. Actually, no, it did not. We'll get a setup. We'll come. You want to short if we get continuation? Maybe. I do. Come on, push. Push. Gotta reduce my risk here now because I was late. I should have closed that. And now I messed up on this and I'm out. Red trade. I should have scalped it. This was meant to be a really, really quick scalp. I should have just closed it there. That's what I should have done. This trade may still work. I'm gonna try again if we get it. You bet I am. You bet I am if we do. May take a bigger red on this, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so now it's reversing, going back up. Now we may get a proper bear flag on this though. See what happens there. I am gonna try again if we get another setup for this. I am trying again, and I'm gonna go in a little bit heavier. Made back some. The ES is inside a supply, or not supply. Yeah, sorry, supply zone right now. So I'm a little bit cautious, but I did like to see that sandwich pattern pretty much occurring there. And then we broke down. Oh, the FOMO is real. The FOMO is real. I think we're gonna keep going to that. I'm gonna take this down to here. This is a chase, is what it is. That's all this is a chase, but I really think we are going towards that. Now I need to get the heck out of here. Unless we reverse and pull back down. I need to reduce my risk now. Because now we can really... With us getting that little poke, I need to get out. That's what I suspected would happen after seeing that little price action happening there, where we kind of pushed down and got quickly rejected and pushed back up. Shows that there are buyers down there, and that's not what we want to see. But let's see how here. There are still sellers too. ES is almost touching S1. NQ still have a bit to go. But with ES in a supply zone and very close to S1. Yeah. No, getting out there was the right decision. Definitely. I would have been stopped on that. Had a red trade on a stop if I'd done that. But okay, we can see what's happening. I'm taking a lot more bearish downside today. That's what I'm thinking. I don't see, from this bear flag up there, I don't see any reason to get out currently. We could rip back up so easily, so quickly here. We are this so close to the S1 at 26. We're just pushing our way down. I want to take another trade towards it. I think we're moving towards it, But we could really rip up and kill me. This is a bad RR trade. Chances of me getting wrecked there is pretty high. I don't like it. I should have not done this. Let's move me here so I get another. I have another bullet if I fail. Nah, I'm gonna fail. This guy's gonna hit my stop here. Gonna wick me out. That's what it's gonna do. And it did. Yeah, I got one more bullet left in my cannon today, and then I'm done for the day if it doesn't work. But now we could get a bull flag, and that is why I needed to save my bullet, not keep my stop at the 400. Okay, not bull flag, I mean bear flag. This. That is what I'm looking at, and it is forming on the 1 minute. Why do I have 2 contracts? That was a little bit heavy. That was way heavier than I liked. Get out completely. Did not mean to go 2 contracts there. It is. So ES is sitting at S1, which is why we're facing resistance, but it is actually pushing through a little bit. What do we see? Oh, hold on, I need to see on it close. Well, it just recently pushed down there. NQ will push down. NQ will take it. We will get it on NQ. We will get that on NQ. NQ will push down. I'm pretty sure of it. Let's move this one up here. This one, I hate that big stop on it, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get. This is a big stop. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get this S1. But my stop needs to be up here. Regardless of what happens here, this will be my last trade of the day. I think the chance of us hitting S1 is bigger than not hitting it. So let's just see what happens there. It makes no sense that we would, well, we're close enough, right? We even get a nasty bouncer on it though. That's really what could happen. Looks like I'm about to take a pretty big loss on stream. I'm not moving my stop. It's gonna sit there. It's gonna either stop me out or I'm gonna get my profit target filled. Move it down there. Looks like greed got me today. That's really what it looks like. But this is what can happen when you chase the bottoms. You see the target and it's so close within reach. Because now what we're getting is consolidation, which will turn into a bear flag. Most likely. I mean, it could also turn into a reversal pattern. But there, I'm stopped out and I am done for the day. But a pretty big loss, pretty big setback. Not what I wanted. So that means I have to go back and analyze what did I do wrong, because I do believe I broke rules today. And look at it ripping back up now. But now I'm completely out of it. So this is when I'm going to stick to my rules. My loss is bigger than what I should lose for a day, so I'm done for the day. it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna end this stream here. You guys have a great rest of your day.